Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Chad.
It's Chris.
And Alberto.
And you are now listening to Two Dads, One Chad. Thank you. Thank you.
Man, I want to make love to that beat.
It is a catchy ass beat.
Not like to
definitely.
the beat, like make love.
No,
with my
I know.
wife
That's what I'm saying.
To that beat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's fucking catchy as hell. I love it too. Yeah.
Oh man. Well, thank y'all for supporting and following us. Unfortunately, we Berto is out tonight, so it's just gonna be me and Chad. So
Garrett.
My name's Chris.
Hi, Chris. My name is Chad.
Hi, Chad.
And we
are
in
a
funk. Yeah, guys. Yeah, it's been a week.
It doesn't even have to be a week. It's just
It's been a rough couple days I think for everybody around here. Not to say that we haven't had like good things, but
it's like, I don't know, a funk to me is, physically I feel fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
But mentally I'm just, I'm kind of checked out. Nothing sounds good. I don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
Like the same things that were funny a couple days ago, a couple weeks ago, just, don't make me laugh like they used to.
Yeah.
Just really don't, it's not like antisocial. Just don't feel like making decisions. What do you think, Chad?
Yeah, I totally feel that too. Like I totally, especially like all day today, I just feel like mentally I just been dragging ass all day. I've just been there, but not really there. In my head, I've just been like, that sound like where it's like you're outdoors and then like all you can hear is like the
crickets.
Yeah, you can hear the crickets in the back. That's been me all day long. I'm there, like physically I'm there in the present, but in my mind it's just like nothing. Like I can't think straight. I can't focus. I just been going just to go today. So
you just got to keep on keeping on, man.
Yeah.
In the words of Joe Dirt, life's a garden. Dig it.
Yeah. So
what do you? I don't know. Being a funk, it's like I'm gonna ask you a question, and it's gonna feel like you can't even answer it because you're in a funk. But in the past, when you were in a funk, what do you think has helped you get through it, or I don't know, what actions have you taken to try to get out of a funk, or do you just kind of let it ride its course?
It depends on the situation. Like if it's something that like I just feel like I completely just need to like just shut everything down and then just let everything rebuild back up, then yeah, I probably would just like.
Have you tried getting off? I'm just going back to our,
you're right.
I'm
you're
referencing.
Right.
Did you foreshadow this episode in the other one?
I guess you could say that, but it's. I wouldn't say it's a common practice, but I'm pretty sure.
Well,
I'm pretty sure.
Man, I think practicing's over.
I'm pretty sure that maybe once a time in my life, I probably did try to force out the funk.
Yeah.
As I
force out the funk.
Force out the funk.
Gotta force that stuff out.
Yeah. So
Holy Spirit, activate. Jesus.
So, but on a normal day, I will probably like do something like try to take my mind off things. Maybe I watch something funny, try to get the laughs in, or watch something interesting that made me like think like get my mental juices working. Or like a lot of times I'll just turn on the Xbox and then just fucking play video games. I know that's just video games have always been like one of my
that was me.
Video games have always been like one of my like go-to escapes in life. So I've always kind of.
So do you get over a funk personally? Like it's not you can't go. Like say you're in a funk and you're like, man, I need to go out to a bar. I need to socialize. Maybe being by yourself has put you in that funk.
Yeah, and I think that's honestly what led on to me like starting to go out more often, like over like this past like year or so. Like I was like stuck in my apartment, just like being like, oh, woe is me. Like after like shit started breaking down in my marriage. So this is like one day I was like, well, I mean, I think Austin. Like once I figured out that Austin was like doing stuff like
Austin.
Yeah, so I was like pretty much like, all right, this is where he gonna be at. All right, let me try to go be there too. So
you did do that,
and
you definitely partied.
Yeah,
you danced.
Yeah, quite a few times, and it kind of got me back to a point where I was like, all right, this things aren't necessarily so bad anymore. Yeah. So
what about your? So I think we talked about this in a past episode. Sorry to grill you with all these questions.
No. Do your thing.
By the way,
I'm open.
We talked about doing the stand-up comedy.
Yeah, I did my one and only.
Was that part of the?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's kind of what. Yeah, because I knew they were doing the open mic nights, and I just one week I was like, man, you know what? I gotta try it. I just gotta try it and see what happens.
Yeah,
I did it, and it. I feel like it was okay. I wouldn't say it was like the best. It was the best ever, but I had fun with it. I enjoyed myself. It was a good atmosphere. I feel like it was.
Is it kind of like breaking out of your comfort zone?
Yeah. It was funny.
It gives you other stuff to wonder about.
Yeah.
You know, instead of just sitting in your house playing video games, you're like, man, I'm in a funk. And then you go out, and let's say even if you're telling jokes or dancing on the dance floor drunk, because that's what Chad does, and it just gets you out of the funk. So it's maybe other people are just thinking about you, but you're man, that was really awesome. I really enjoyed going out last night, and you know, I've done that where I've woken up the next morning and I think to myself, I'm like, why would I do that? And then I'll text the person I was with, or you know, I'll look my wife in the eye and be like, man, that was really fun last night. Something that we just never really did before, or, you know, just something out of the norm. It's become difficult for us with the kids and everything to do that kind of stuff, but you know, we try to do stuff like that to break out of these funks, and I think that's the most important thing, is just not getting, you know, realizing you're in a funk. Like, so funk and depression are different, y'all. I would say that.
But
I will say, when you're in that funk, it's real easy to.
It's real easy to slide. Absolutely, for sure.
So you gotta realize when you're in that funk, and just do everything you can to try to get out of it, and ask for help. And you know, Chad has his way of doing it, and I have my way of doing it. And, you know, I feel like I'm breaking out of it, but it's just, man, it's just between work. It's hard to get your work, your professional life, your personal life, and then it's like with me in school, it's I got 3 things, and kids. So I got 4 things I got to do. So if not all those line up, if I got 2 out of the 4, well, those other 2 will put me in a funk for sure. Yeah, and I got to find ways with the positive too, to maybe try to pull myself out and not drag myself down into those. And
absolutely.
But, yeah, man, I truly believe funks are real.
Funks are real.
The whole funk and nothing but the funk.
Oh man.
But being in a funk is real, and I hope everyone out there understands that there's ways to get yourself out of it. And as me and Chad have talked about a little bit, it's just, you know, if you feel like you have been alone and kind of like secluded yourself, try to get out there. Try to make yourself uncomfortable. Yeah. Break out of the norm. And, you know, Chad dancing, telling comedy. And even though it's embarrassing, it's still fun.
Well, I wouldn't say embarrassing, but I mean, it's I'm the type of person that I'm able to like see the humor in myself in a lot of ways. So
it's bringing out a side of you that you just haven't been able to see in a week or two. You know? Yeah. Hey, there's Chad. There's the guy that I remember. Yeah. You know, there's Chris. There's, you know, all of our followers. And but yeah, being in a funk is real, and I hope everyone out there just understands that there's ways to get out of it, and we can move forward. If anyone is in a funk and they want some fun people to be around, you know where to find us.
Yep. Hit us up.
Hit us up on all of our social media platforms: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok.
Yo, it's coming. Yes, sir.
But videos coming soon, and unfortunately, our boy Berto was not able to be with us tonight.
Yeah.
So, we'll be back next week with another episode, and hopefully, you guys just keep subscribing and following and supporting, sharing all of our posts, and
please
help us grow and chime in if you guys want us to talk about anything. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So this has been One Dad, One Chad tonight, and I'll let Chad say it.
Oh, I get to say it.
Say it.
All right. And we are out.
Encore.
Thank you.
Duval.